What is good, YouTube? Back for day 9. We got day 9. Pretty simple video. We're going over risk management. So last videos, they learned the model, learned how to trade. They've been practicing, but now risk management, because that's really how you make bread and keep bread over a long period of time. So let's get that risk management. So risk management, all it really is how much you're risking to how much you're making per trade.
Yeah.
So the reason for that is we don't want to win a trade. Say we make $1,000.
Yeah.
But take another trade and lose $1,000.
Yeah.
So over a long period, it's harder to actually be in profit and make money.
Yeah, if you're just breaking even, you're right, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So main thing for us, we're gonna risk 400 per trade.
For real, that's the minimum.
Wait, that's the most.
For real.
Yeah, that's how much we're gonna risk every trade we take.
No more than that?
I mean, once you get better, yeah. But
You
the
think?
reason for this is we're on a funded account, so they only give us so much capital. So like if we buy a 50K account, we only get 2K we could lose.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. So from the 50K account, we only really have $2,000 to play with.
Mm-hmm.
And with risking 400 a trade, we get 4, 8, 12. We get 5 trades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trade.
Alright.
So
shitty ass handwriting.
It is hard, bro.
No, I'm fine. Alright.
I don't know what to tell you. But the main reason for it is, so say worst comes to worst.
Yeah.
We could lose 4 trades in a row and still have our account.
Yeah.
And odds that we lose 5 trades in a row to blow the account are pretty low.
For real? Like with the model, you saying?
Yeah, especially when you back test, you'll see what winning percentage you have, which will probably be around 70%.
Right.
And at 70%, that's pretty good.
That's good as fuck.
Exactly. So the main thing is risking 400 a trade, and that gives us 5 trades we could lose without even winning a trade.
Yeah.
So with that, what else do we gotta know? How much is our TP gonna be?
So
yeah, for take profit, I'd say we could do $800 to $1,000 take profit, because at a 1 to 2 risk to reward, which all that means is risking 400 to make 800. Yeah, and all that's really gonna do for us is say we lose a trade, but then we hit a trade, we are up 400 still.
Yeah.
And say we win a trade for 800 and then we end up losing our next trade, we're still up 400.
Nice, yeah.
Which makes it so every 2 losses equals 1 win.
What do you think you use, or what do you think your TP is the most, for the most part?
Take profit. For me, I usually have a set $1,000. But I mean,
it depends on how much volatility and like all that. Like
realistically, yeah, it depends how much the market's moving.
Yeah,
shit like that. But anywhere from $800 to $1,000 take profit is a good base to have.
All right.
Because if we have a say 70% win rate and we lose say 3 trades in a row, we make 2 trades and then we're back in profit. So that's the main thing with it, being able to take losses without being like in fear that you're gonna lose an account.
You know what, bro? That's true. Cause I've only put the 1,000 TP whenever I've done like on trade viewing. You know, on
Mm-hmm.
trade view, I've only done TP for 1,000 because I've seen you do it for 1,000. But it always has hit for 800 for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
And that, I mean, I'm not saying it should always just be like a set 800
Nah, yeah,
because
nah.
you always want to target
Yeah.
liquidity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, all right, we're just gonna set it at 800 every
Nah,
time.
nah,
You gotta
yeah.
look for the liquidity too.
True, true.
But just gives you an idea of how much you want to risk
Okay,
to how much
yeah.
you want to make.
All right, bet. All right.
And the easiest way to see it is with these tools. Place it down, and then a $400 risk is gonna be 20 points.
20.
Yeah. So this,
Yeah, show me that shit, cause
you see how that's
yeah,
20,
yeah. Mm.
and pretty much every tick equals $20.
Yeah. Okay.
So 20 times 20,
Right. You're right.
400
Yeah.
exactly. Then take profit, literally double it. So
50.
yeah, 50s for 1,000, then 40s for 800, and then you see your risk to reward right there.
Mm. Mm.
So that's just gives you a good idea. So
All right.
literally put that on the chart, see how much you're gonna risk,
Mm-hmm.
how much, and you want it to be like 1 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going for, what's it called, 1,000, it's 1 to 2.5.
Doing that. All right.
I mean,
Nice, nice.
pretty simple. And then with 800 to 1,000 take profit. I mean, we pretty much.
That's it.
There's really not that much for it. Because over a period of time, we know we're gonna make money.
Yeah.
Because even with a 50% win rate,
Mhm.
having a 1 to 2 risk to reward, you still end up making money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is crazy because you could lose half the trades you take,
Yeah,
and still
still
make
be
money in the market.
So you lose 3 out of the 5 trades and still make money off 2 of them, basically.
Exactly. You see how like that shit's easy.
It's simple, bro. Yeah, that's what I've been noticing lately. That oh wow, this shit's like way simple, more simple than you think. You just gotta put the time more.
Because it's really like
You gotta put the time into this shit, bro.
Because you're not gonna risk $1,000 per trade. That's just
yeah.
But then the biggest thing is also how many trades you're taking per day, because you could have fucking only risk 400 a trade, but if you're taking 3 trades a day,
yeah,
and you lose them, you're fucked.
You're fucked, yeah.
So how we're gonna start is just one trade a day.
1 trade a day for real?
Yeah.
That's how it should go?
Yeah, so one trade a day.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is not just one trade overall, is one loss.
One loss.
One win. Yeah.
Okay.
So like say you lose your first trade and you're down 400, you're done for the day.
For real.
Or you say you take one trade and you make your 800, you're done for the day. You don't want to trade more and end up risking the profit you already had.
Gotcha, yeah.
That's what I said. Like, just be happy with your piece of the pie.
Yeah.
If you're in profit, look, you're good for the day.
Alright.
Then another thing with that is because you're gonna end up making money on the account. It's not like you're only gonna have 2,000 to draw down. So what I like to do for like, say you want to take more than one trade a day, I always look at your drawdown. So you know how when you first get a funded account, you have $2,000 you could lose before the account's gone?
Yeah.
Once you start making profit and you're above your buffer, where your drawdown starts getting bigger,
yeah,
I like to, what's it called? Only risk 1/4 of your drawdown. So risk 1/4. And what I mean by that, say you're up like 2,000 and you got 5,000 in drawdown.
Yeah.
5K in drawdown.
Only risk like 800, damn near.
Shit, let's see.
Like 850.
I got no clue. Feel
He's like 750, 850. Damn.
1250.
What the fuck?
So then you
I'm ass
got
at math.
1250
Yeah.
is 1/4.
Got it. Got it.
So this is how much would be my max I'd risk in one day then.
Yeah.
So whether that means upping and risking 800 per trade to make 1600 per trade, or if I'm just gonna take like 2-3 trades a day.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that doesn't mean you automatically want to put that on the trade. It's only if you're seeing good setups and you think it's gonna work. Really.
Yeah.
So only risking 1/4 of your drawdown.
Okay.
Keep it simple. So like even when you're at 2,000 drawdown, what you start with, you could risk 500, but I'd say 400 because then over all the trades you got one extra trade.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, 1/4, and that just gives you.
You just really have to scale this shit out, basically.
Exactly, that's the whole point. And then even say you lose all this on one day.
Yeah.
Still, you take 1 to 2 trades and you're right back.
You're up, yeah. Or you're
I mean,
it's really that simple.
It's that simple. Just, these are the main things right here.
Which ones? Just this, right?
Risking 400 per day, or you trade 800 to 1,000, take profit. Only take 1 trade a day until you get a buffer.
Yeah.
And then risk 1/4 the drawdown.
Gotcha.
And that just puts you in the best position to make money.
Make money, yeah.
It's like, again, if you're risking $1,000 when you only have 2,000 in drawdown, you only get 2 trades before you lose the account.
I got you.
So that's why it's usually best to risk as little as you can until you have a buffer where you could start risking them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really.
Yeah. No, I know.
Simple.
Yeah. No, you're breaking it down, but I get it, bro. It's simple.
Shit.
It's pretty simple.
You got any questions on that?
I need an example for everything. Nah, I'm playing game.
No,
Nah, game. Yeah, it was that simple. Keep grinding.
You see, it's really that simple for risk management. Just don't be a retard. And follow the rules you have set, and you'll be good. You gotta remember, it might suck in a short period of time. You may lose a few trades, but in the long run, if you got a winning system, good risk management, you'll be chilling. So, yeah, literally just follow what I said, and you'll be good. Well, yeah, tune in for daytime. No clue what we're gonna do.
We about to hit day 10, bro.
Yeah, but right now, all they're doing is just looking and practicing. Because that's all it is now. They know what they're looking for. They just gotta actually spot it now.
Yeah, so we just gotta do all that ourselves.
That's simple. Tune in for day 10. We are gonna be cooking and make a fuck ton of money. Let's get it.
Get it, chat.